Newburgh is 60 miles north of New York City, right along the beautiful Hudson River. This is a place where people have grit. There's a part of the community that deals with a lot of poverty, and all the things that we know that come with poverty are true. Yet, we still see children come to school and give their very best despite those challenges. And so our equity agenda is very key to this work. As someone who has gone through the Newburgh school system, when I graduated high school, I left and kind of didn't turn back. And that was sort of the thinking back then, is that in order to be successful here, you had to leave. It was always my dream to be able to come back and lead this school district. My primary goal for doing this work is to ensure that 12,000 scholars have real options, whether they be the 20 or so CTE programs that we have, or the new early college high school opportunity, or our P-Tech program that allows our students to go through high school and get their associates. We want to be a place where every child experiences excellence. In our effort to collaborate and be inclusive, we're doubling down on the primary years.
Hey, Dr. Padilla just wants to come see us learn.
We noticed there were a number of kids coming to us in kindergarten who perhaps weren't ready for kindergarten. If we were to dramatically impact that readiness, we had to start before pre-K.
Wow, can we count how many books are in there?
I started coming here to story time at the Newburgh Library, and they had a whole display on the Newburgh basics. A new mom, I had no idea what I was doing. I knew that my job was to be an educator. I didn't know where to start, how to start, so it was really overwhelming with the influx of information, but at the same time it was kind of cool to have the roadmap to follow for Sam.
There's no grand level of education that's needed on the parents' end. It's simply being mindful about how you interact with your baby during the ages of birth to 3 years old. And so if we're very intentional and we support our families, then imagine what that would do to a child entering into the school system where we take them and love them up. You can't just look at numbers and then create a plan of action. There are times when that's appropriate, but when we're talking about impacting students, it's critical that we enlist their voices. What we did very intentionally was to design a school that was non-traditional, because the students that we saw struggling in our school system were disengaged and had expressed not knowing what success really felt like.
They make it at their priority to make sure I get what I need. It gives you an extra step to see what you want to do in life. Because like, without Wes, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now.
We're not an inclusive school district yet, where every child experiences excellence, but it's where we want to be. I want to believe that there won't be this mass exodus at graduation like it was for me. That people will, in true ways, say, I can be a leader here, I can contribute here, and ultimately launch a renaissance here that it's never seen.